Hi there. I'm going to run you through how to do multiple camera live stream using the Blackmagic ATEM HD and our web presenter, and run you through the whole process of connecting and actually getting your live stream running well. Okay, let's get into it. The ATEM HD has various ports. We have the HDMI inputs, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are HDMI inputs, and then we have the SDI inputs. The lower ones are the SDI inputs. 5, 6, 7, and 8 are SDI inputs, and then we have the SDI outputs. Up here 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we have the reference in the aux. The aux is what you use for, like, you can specify what kind of feed you want to go out, maybe to a different screen. Then we have the PGM and the Multiview SDI, Multiview HDMI, and 2 channels for audio. We also have the USB 2.0 for making updates. We have the control, which helps you control the cameras and change cameras when doing the live stream, and then now the power. So for the web presenter, we have the power, the USB webcam. This is what you connect either to a laptop or to a desktop using USB. And then we have the SDI in, SDI loop out, SDI PGM out, HDMI in, HDMI loop out, stereo inputs, and 1 line or mic input. From the ATEM HD, how we connect the feed into the web presenter, because SDI carries both video and sound. We use the PGM. That's how we connect it to the web presenter. So we'll just connect the SDI cable. We lock. Then we have we put it in the SDI in. Just align the inputs and then you lock. Here we have for the multi-view is how you'll see the different inputs that we can use. You can either use a small screen or use a TV. At the moment we are using that 2-inch TV. So just the HDMI into the multi-view HDMI, and then you come and connect. You come and connect into your screen the HDMI port. So for the inputs, if you have a camera that supports HDMI, this is where you can use this. Or if it supports SDI, you can use the SDI inputs. For now, we've connected the PGM from the ATEM to the web presenter to give the feed that the ATEM will. When you're switching, everything that will be relayed through the PGM to the web presenter, so you can live stream from your desktop or from your laptop. So the web presenter, you use USB 2.0. That's what you connect there, and the other end you connect it to your desktop. So just the USB part, connect it to your desktop. For your camera, either using HDMI, you can plug it into any of these ports, or you can also plug it into the web presenter. The reason I'll do the web presenter is because we are using an older camera that sometimes has issues connecting directly to the ATEM. So you can so how you solve that is using the HDMI from the camera into the web presenter, and then using the HDMI loop out, we loop out the camera feed and have it into now the ATEM. Yeah, so for SDI cameras, you can just use the SDI inputs. You have our power. It's recommended if you have a UPS, you can use your UPS so as to avoid maybe interruption when doing live streams, or you can just connect directly to your wall socket if you don't have a UPS. This is the UPS we're using. This is APC. It has about 6 outputs. So we connect our ATEM and the web presenter there. Then this is just to plug it into the socket. Which we'll do on that end. We can also set up our desktop. Plug in the power. Perfect power for the desktop. Just plug this in. Plug in the power for the monitor on this other end. If you have multiple cables, you can just join them together so that it can run a longer distance. Let's connect the monitor to the desktop. Just make sure it's well connected, then you can lock it. And for audio, we use XLR inputs and outputs to and from the mixer. This is what we connect here, channel 1 and channel 2 for the audio. So you just align them and push them in until you hear click sound. That's what helps you know it's all connected. You have to hear that click sound. So we can power up our UPS. So we are connecting the HDMI and the control. This HDMI, we are using one of the HDMI inputs, and then we'll connect it to the laptop from the HDMI input to give the laptop input. This is for the laptop input in case you need to project something, let's say from Easy Worship and the like. And then the control is what will help us be able to control the camera feeds. So the control goes to the Ethernet of the laptop, and then connect the HDMI to this HDMI, and that's the hardware part. Now that we've set up the Blackmagic ATEM HD to the web presenter, we are going to need an encoder, live stream encoder, to live stream to either Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, Periscope, Twitch, or any other platform. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to be using vMix. In my last video, I'd shown you how to do a one camera live stream setup using OBS. OBS is an open source broadcaster, or rather an encoder for live streaming. That means you don't have to pay for it. It can work on Windows, it can work on Mac OS, it can work on Linux, and that's what I had used in my previous video. But since then, I've transitioned to using vMix. In this video, I'll show you how to live stream using vMix, and also how to connect the Blackmagic ATEM HD and the web presenter to give you a video feed in your software. So you can be using any other different software, be it open source or paid. But for vMix, it's a software that you need to purchase. There's a 60-day trial period. If you want to check it out and see if it supports your computer, or if it's something that you'll be comfortable working with, you can get the vMix Pro for that. Currently, I'm using the basic HD. But I'll soon upgrade to the HD. So there is the basic HD with different features, the HD, the 4K version, and the Pro version, which has all the features of the previous licenses. And for upgrading, I love vMix because if you want to upgrade from, let's say, one license to another, you don't have to pay like a different amount. So if this is $60 and you had already bought the basic HD and you want to go to the HD version, you just need to add on to what you had already paid for in the previous license, so you can get the higher license. That's one thing I love about vMix, and it also has a lot of capabilities, including let's say vMix call, which users using vMix can call each other and use that in their live streams. So let us start vMix and connect the ATEM and the web presenter. So this is the basic layout of vMix. To connect the video, as I had shown you, we had connected to our desktop from the web presenter using a USB cable. So what we need to do is, coming down here, we can add an input. Just click add input. There are various options, but we'll just go down to the camera option. And since our camera is the Blackmagic web presenter, our cameras are connected to the ATEM HD, and then the ATEM HD transmits its source through the program SDI to the web presenter, and from the web presenter we get the feed to the desktop using a USB cable. So here in the camera input, once it has connected to the desktop, it will show you the option of the web presenter. So we'll just select the web presenter and everything comes as a default. One thing you should realize is the web presenter only live streams to a max of 720p resolution. So it downgrades the resolution from the Blackmagic ATEM HD to 720p. So it basically picks in your desktop as sort of a webcam. So the maximum resolution that you can get using the Blackmagic web presenter is 720p. Once you have your settings input, you'll see the feed coming in. The feed that you are seeing here is from my laptop. So my laptop is connected to the ATEM, the camera 3, using HDMI. As you can see, this is the HDMI running from this laptop, running to the ATEM HD, and I'm also connected. So this is the desktop running vMix and the control. This is output from the aux cable. So this TV right here at my far right is connected to the Multiview. So you can connect to the Multiview using HDMI or SDI. So the Multiview helps you see the different views and the different cameras. So we have the preview and the program at the top, and then we have the different cameras. This particular ATEM HD can take up to 8 cameras. Camera feeds that you can customize based on which cameras you are using and what type of input you are using. So here the feed is coming, this particular feed from the web presenter. All the feeds have been linked from the ATEM HD. So from this particular laptop, it goes to the ATEM, and also we have the particular camera, this camera that I'm using to shoot. You can also see it on the camera 1 feed. So the camera 3 feed is the one that carries this particular laptop's feed. And right now I have a video looping, which you can stop, and you see here at the laptop, you can see that it has stopped, and you can keep playing. Once we've connected the Blackmagic web presenter, we need to ensure that the audio is there, which you can see this. You can see the peaks, the audio peaks running as I talk. So it just shows that it has sound. In case it doesn't have sound, you can just go back. Once you double click, you can change this. You can come and click change, which will stop the input temporarily. So you can see the camera, select the Blackmagic. So it shows the video format, it shows the audio device. So you make sure that your audio device is the Blackmagic web presenter. The audio cables connected to the ATEM HD is what has been connected to the web presenter. So as I had said earlier, the SDI cables can carry both video and sound. So since the ATEM HD has both the video and sound, as you take out the feed using an SDI cable from the program output into the web presenter, it will carry both audio and sound. So even when setting up the vMix, you have to once you set the camera as the Blackmagic web presenter, just make sure that it has also picked up the web presenter as the audio device. That way you'll get both the video and audio from the web presenter. So just click OK, and we are back to the screen. To live stream, what we need to do is come and set up the stream from this particular button. There's the settings. Here you can configure your streaming settings. So you just click the settings and you choose where you want to live stream to, whether it be a custom RTMP server or any other streaming streaming platform. There are very many options in this software. So for this particular license, which is the basic HD, I can only stream to 3 sources. So in one source you can put, let's say, YouTube Live. The second one you can put a custom RTMP server, or you can put any different platform such as Twitch or Periscope. But for now I'm just going to show you how to stream to 2 different platforms, which is YouTube and Facebook. So for YouTube, you just choose the destination as the YouTube Live. And then you just go to YouTube, just log into your YouTube, come to the YouTube studio, or just click on this create button and choose go live. You come and you schedule your stream. You can choose a title. You're just going to say test, and your description. There are different options here that you can change. I might show you that a bit later. So once you customize everything, you make sure you have selected public so everyone can watch your stream. But because this is a test, I'm just going to keep it as private. Then click done. Same to Facebook. You just go to your Facebook page and create a live. So for Facebook, the best way to go live is using the live producer. Once you click live, it will bring you to this live producer. Facebook keeps updating it with new features, so it's best to keep yourself to keep learning about each new feature that they release, because it eventually helps in your live stream. Yeah, so we have the stream key. Going back to YouTube, the studio shows the settings that you've put in, and then down here in the stream settings it shows you the stream key. So you just copy the stream key and back to vMix. Here you just paste your stream key there, and then in the second platform, which is Facebook, I use the custom RTMP server for Facebook because it can help you it helps you choose when to go live, not immediately, as in the case when you link the vMix to the Facebook platform. Once you click live, it will go live directly. Even if you're not ready, once you click the stream icon and you start streaming, it will just directly go streaming if you choose the Facebook option. Let me show you this option. So in this option, when you click Facebook here in the Facebook settings, you will just link your page. So you have to log into Facebook, your account, and then you choose your title and description. Once you click stream, it will immediately start your stream. But using the RTMP server, here you'll take this URL, you copy this URL from the live producer and paste it here, and then you'll take the stream key and paste it there. So once you've copied and pasted the stream key from YouTube and from Facebook, you just click save, you'll click next. So you can put your title and your description, and yeah, the different options which I'll show you in a different video, and then you click next. So the live dashboard in the live producer dashboard in Facebook has many different options, such as the live stream details, the post details, your stream setup, and how you want your stream to be viewed, and how to view the comments, which people you allow comment on your stream, and so much more. Once you've set all that, and you've set your stream settings, you are now ready to go live. Maybe one thing I should mention is you need a stable internet connection to be able to live stream using vMix, because vMix is kind of a heavier software compared to OBS that I had shown you earlier. So you need good and stable connections when streaming to it. So to stream using vMix, all you need to do, since you've already done the settings and you've set the stream keys to YouTube and to Facebook, all you need to do is click stream, and it will, when you look here at the top, you'll see it's streaming to the two set platforms. So how you know it's streaming is these two icons will be red. Yeah, so that's how you know you are streaming. Once, if you, let's say we stop streaming, you'll see the icons gone. So you can either do them at the same time, or this arrow here brings up an option of starting all streams, or start stream 1 alone, or start stream 2 alone. If I say start stream 1 alone, it will just go, this is where we've set YouTube, or you can come and say stop stream 1. So it's very versatile in how you can use it to stream. So if it's streaming to the two platforms, you click stream 2, it will be yellow until it's stable enough to stream. And then once you go back to, say, YouTube, it takes some time to load. So you just give it some time to load. Yeah, and once it's ready, you can stream and go live. Same as Facebook. So this is, go back to the dashboard. Yeah, it's connecting the live video, and once it's connected, you just click go live. And that's how to live stream using the Blackmagic ATEM HD, the web presenter, and vMix as a software. I hope you've learned something from all this. If you have any question, just drop it in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer once I get a chance. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you next time. Thank you.